Anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. If you haven't checked out the new smoking hot video of Tulsi's latest town hall meeting, I'm going to put it in right here. Happy Labor Day weekend, everybody! So as you can see, got a saddle behind me, got a horse over there drying off, which means it's Saturday, but not any Saturday. This is Labor Day weekend Saturday, which means in Norco, California, where they have no less than 4 sheriffs. I saw 3 sheriff cars on 6th Street in the matter of about 10 minutes. So, cops are out this weekend, folks. So, if you're going to drink and drive, maybe think about it. You know, drive slow, use your turn signals. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I ordered one of those 23andMe kits because my great-grandma was raised on an Indian reservation, and my mom used to spend summers on the res, and you know, she would always tell us, like, hey, you kids don't know how good you got it. If you wanted chicken for dinner, you'd have to run out, catch a chicken, grab it by the face, and do one of these numbers to break its neck and bring it back in the house when you're 8. So it's like probably explains why these kids feel so entitled with their video games all the time, about how, well, the world owes me free college, because their parents never told them a story about how they were raised on a farm from their grandma who was on the Indian reservation, because they wanted to keep them red-skinned people out of our society. Look, we'll give you this whole plot of land. Y'all just stay over there. We'll give you as much alcohol as you can drink. Just stay the fuck away from us white people, please. And grow some chickens. So I guess my mom literally choked the chicken. Anyway, so Batman and I are getting ready to go out for a ride. As you can see, he's drying off from his bath. And I ran into the crazy lady at the barn today. Everybody has the crazy lady at their barn. The one who's got like 3, 4, 5 horses, and all she does is just feed them and then tell you how she knows everything about horses. Everybody has that person at their barn, I'm telling you. Usually it's a lady. Usually it's an elderly lady who has nothing to do. She doesn't work anymore, has disposable income. She's like, I'm rescuing these horses. I'm like, really? You're rescuing them? Well, who's going to rescue them from you? You got them locked up in a fucking 12 by 12 stall all day long. All they do is stand in their own poop and piss. Their feet need to be done. Oh, well, I just had them done. Really? Because they look exactly the same as when I ran into you 2 weeks ago and said their feet had to be done. And then when we had that conversation, I told you, hey, remember 2 weeks ago when I told you their feet need to be done? Now it's another 2 weeks, and now it's another 2 weeks. And if you don't know who the crazy person at your barn is, the one that nobody ever seems to be on a horse, or nobody ever sees you on a horse, nobody's ever heard of anybody that knows you that's ever seen you be on a horse, they called one of those History's Mysteries shows and asked them if they had ever seen you on a horse. They'd never seen you on a horse. Chances are that crazy person's you. They're senile. They're like horse hoarders. They put the whore in hoarders. I guess, as Rachel Maddow would say, every time my face goes like this, I always think of Rachel Maddow. Always tucking out of the side of her mouth. She's like, well, you guys don't understand. If it wasn't for Trump, we wouldn't have to have all these horse hoarders in the United States. So, anyway, Batman and I are getting ready to go out for a ride here. We got a bath, and as you can see, he kind of won this battle. He tricked me today because he won't let me spray his face with water. Well, he will, but it's a big, huge fight. It's like you got to pick your fight with horses. He does 96% of everything I want to do, and then the other 5-6% I concede. I'm like, okay, look, we're gonna be a team. I understand that you don't want to do that, so okay, fine, we don't do it. So he doesn't like water sprayed on his face. And he doesn't like washcloths on his face. So I spray a little bit of water on my hand, get my hand wet, and then I just rub his face. And even that, he barely tolerates. So I rub the water, and then he's like, oh, I don't know if I like that. And I'm like, hey, buddy, we have to get your face at least a little bit clean. Come on, man. We can't have a all silver horse, all clean, and then a freaking Norco dirt tan face. Like, sorry, buddy, we ain't going out in town like that. So I did that. And a lot of times what he'll do is he'll give in and he'll relax, and he'll put his head down, and he'll kind of put his nose towards my belt buckle, like, okay, daddy, I submit, you can do whatever you like. But this time, little motherfucker, he put his nose down on his belt buckle, on my belt buckle, like he always does. He's like, okay, dad, you can do it. And then he rubbed his head back and forth all over my shirt, all over my new shirt. And he's like, hey, idiot, daddy, don't you know? This is why we don't wear white to the barn. So, anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. If you haven't checked out the new smoking hot video of Tulsi's latest town hall meeting, I'm going to put it in right here.
I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Fly me high through the starry skies. Maybe to an astral plane.
I haven't seen a pantsuit look that good. And I'm not even... look, I don't want it to sound sexist or anything like that. I think Tulsi's banging, smoking hot. But, ooh, when you get the view of her walking up on that stage, that girl... I don't know who made that pantsuit, but Tulsi needs to be their spokesmodel. Be like, yo, because she got that ass. So anyway, vote for Tulsi. Have a wonderful weekend. If you're going to drink and drive safely. Use your turn signals. Watch out for the cops. And I'll see you next time. Bye.